Grace. In this video, I'm going to talk about something that, well, for people who have been through, dealt with someone with this kind of toxic, some people call it narcissistic, abusive behavior, where whenever you had a situation that was, embarrassing or humiliating or just breaking some kind of social faux pas, something like that, the narcissistic type, the bad behavior type, would jump on it and try to humiliate you even more, or would go around telling everybody in the world your story over and over throughout your life and never let you live it down. Okay, so you may not want to tell a story because you've learned, that was kind of, at the time it was humiliating, but later on you can laugh about it. Okay, because of that kind of people, person you had, people in your life before that was like that. They wouldn't let you live it down. They're going to humiliate you, like I said, all of that. So you don't tell your funny story to anybody, even though, like I said, it was embarrassing or humiliating at the time, but it's kind of funny later on. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to tell one. And mine actually has two parts to it. And it was like double whammy right off the bat. And it's going to be one of those that people say TMI, or you shouldn't tell that kind of story, it's gross, whatever. People are always going to have something to say negative. Some people will. See, like I'm saying, I'm used to that type. I had been through that type in my life, that anytime you say anything, they're going to jump on it. So that's why I say something like that. But it's not everybody, of course. Anyway, the story. I went to Sonic. I was at Sonic the other day. And I had eaten lunch. Yeah, I think it was lunchtime. And from there, I went across the street. There's a Walmart there. And I'm not a Walmart. I don't shop at that Walmart. The one I do is it's out. It's not in a crowded place. That one is off the highway. So, yeah, it's going to be crowded. It's going to be, a lot of people that, are just driving down the highway, too. So it's real busy. And it's one of the things is it's real dirty. They look like they're working on it. Well, they are working on it while it's still open. I really think they should consider closing it because it looked to me not that safe inside. But anyway, okay, I went for a purpose. Okay, and I'm going to try to tell, I think some of you will get it. So I went in there, and right in the front was this young woman who was the greeter. Okay, and so I stopped to ask her if she could tell me, since I don't go to that store, that I don't go to that location, she could tell me where I could find this certain product. And I did not know the name of that certain product. I just didn't know what you call it. There's no kind of used to be a, like one kind, what do you call it, the main brand, like you call a Coke, I'm going to buy a Coke when you're not even buying Coca-Cola, you're buying Dr. Pepper or something like that, a name brand that you use to kind of cover, some people use to just say anything like that. Anyway, so I start to ask her, and I realized, and here's an embarrassing TMI kind of stuff, I realized that something felt like it had gotten caught between my front teeth. Not anything huge, but you know how it kind of irritates you. And the thing about it is, it's like when you have spinach in your teeth kind of thing. Now, this is this young woman, and no matter what I did at that point, she was going to see it, okay? Because I'm asking her a question. It was going to be an awkward situation. No, no doubt about it. It's going to be awkward. Well, it got more because of the topic. Plus, a guy that worked there too, as I guess the other greeter, maybe he was taking, there was shift change or something. He come up too, and he was probably more around my age. And so there it is already. The embarrassing thing was, that kind of thing, spinach between your teeth kind of thing. But the product I was asking her about, he came up right when she said, oh, you mean the stuff that turns the water blue? Now, how many of you know what it is that turns water blue? Okay, can you think about it? for a moment without saying it, because I don't know what the name of the product is, and neither did she, and as it turned out, neither did he. Okay, so I said, yeah, something like that. It's, like I'm saying, I really didn't know what you call it. Well, if you don't know, it's for the bathroom. Does it ring a bell yet? Anyway, turns the water blue. So she told me where I could find it, and I said, well, hold on, I'm not used to the store, so you have to tell me how to get there. And so she told me, and I walked there, and I guess I passed it up the first time. So there was another young guy that was working there in that area, and I asked him. I said, I don't know the name of the product. And he said, I don't either. And we still don't know I still don't know the name of the product. I bought some of them. I read them. And Adam read them. We're like, I don't know the name of, still don't know what you call it. Do you know what you call it? But, yeah, I mean, so what I'm saying is it was like embarrassing but funny at the same time kind of situation. To me, it was kind of humorous the whole time. And plus, the whole thing of having eaten before, spinach between teeth kind of thing, and then talking about that kind of a product, because people usually don't. Where I live, I don't know where you live, and it could just be me. Not everybody here acts the same way and has the same culture, so. But it's just one of those kind of, things you don't talk about. It's not really a taboo, but it's just like not polite society talks about something like that, So, but now, I tell this story to you, okay? Anybody who's watching this video, I don't know, you probably. And, but some could be the type that's going to take that and they will run with it and they will try to humiliate me in any corner of the world, You see what I'm saying? Kind of, it's fictional, but yeah, somebody could, because that's the kind of person I have seen, not because of, but I have seen that kind of person too much in my life. I really have. And, yeah, I see it as a narcissistic, I see it also, narcissistic and histrionic blend is what I tend to see. They blend both. And, yeah, so that's what they try to do, is to humiliate you and to never let you live it down. They're going to tell that story to the day they die, and to anybody who would listen about you, to humiliate you. So anyway, I'm proud of myself for telling this story. It was kind of funny, don't you think? If you want to subscribe to this subscribe to this comment, see, they would take that and they would run with it. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you would. And I'm kind of distracted by the horse behind me. A horse. An actual horse, of course. Talk to y'all later. Bye.